Hello everyone, it's time for comprehension. Please make sure you're ready with a pencil and paper to write down your answers. I'll start from page 30, right at the top where my pointer is. He woke, saw her, and his eyes bulged like a frog's as the magic went to work. Lysander, gasped Helena, what are you doing here? I mean, you mustn't be here. Get away, quickly. Demetrius is looking for you, and if he finds you... Her voice trailed off. There was a strange look about Lysander, and it made her feel uncomfortable. Why are you staring at me like that? She said. Because, at last, I have found... Oh, sorry, guys. I have found my own true love, said Lysander. Helena, can't you see how much I love you? Helena stepped back, laughing nervously. Don't be silly, Lysander, she said. You love Hermia, don't you? Hermia? Who is she? Scoffed Lysander, scrambling to his feet. How could I love anyone but you? With your eyes like stars, your hair as black as raven's wings, and your skin as soft as... Right, I'll pause there for our first question. Puck has given the magic juice to Lysander and Helena. Tell me if it's true or false. You can read through the text and pause the video here, write down your answer. The next question. Who is the first person Lysander sees when he wakes up on page 30? Right, you can go through page 30, pause the video and write down your answer. The next question, complete this sentence. Lysander says Helena's eyes are like, so you've got 3 blanks there. You can read through the text and fill in these blanks. The sentence is on page 31. So go through the statement and fill in the blanks. That's quite enough of that, said Helena. This is some sort of midsummer madness. Madness? Yes, I'm mad, said Lysander. Mad with love for you. Come to my arms and cool the fires of my passion with your kisses. He moved towards Helena, but she turned and fled. Lysander followed her, shouting, There's no escape from love, Helena. This was meant to be. Their loud voices and pounding footsteps woke Hermia. Lysander, where are you? She muttered sleepily. Don't wander off on your own, my love. You might be eaten by a lion or a bear. The very thought made her wide awake, and she sat up. Or I might be eaten, come to that, she said with a shudder. I'm coming to find you, Lysander, so we can be eaten together. Question 4. What might Helena be thinking and feeling when Lysander declares his love for her? Right, go through the text, pause the video, and write down your answer. Not 5 paces from the bank of violets where Titania lay asleep, a group of Athenians had gathered in secret to rehearse a play that they meant to perform for Duke Theseus for his wedding. One of the actors, a weaver called Bottom, was behind a tree waiting to appear when he heard his cue.
I'll show them how it's done,
Bottom said to himself.
When the Duke sees what a fine actor I am, he'll give me a purse of gold or a name. My name's not Nick Bottom.
He glanced up and saw a strange orange light circling the tree.
Now, I wonder what that...
He muttered.
A firefly, perhaps?
It was Puck. He had noticed the actors as he flew by on his way back to Oberon and had seen a chance to make mischief. Behold, the Queen's new love, he said. Magic sparks showered down from his fingertips onto the weaver. Right, question 5. Tell me, what is a weaver? Have a think, write down your answer. The next question. Why have the group of Athenians gathered in the woods? Right, you can go through the text and look for the answer. Question 7, replace the words in bold with the synonyms. Okay, so you can see there are 4 words that are underlined for you. Noticed, flew, chance, and mischief. Go through the sentence and think of synonyms you can replace these words with. The next question, why is Bottom hiding behind the tree on page 34? The next question, Bottom is a weaver. Tell me if it's true or false. Question 10, read to the end of page 35. What do you think will happen to Bottom next? Right, so this is your prediction, your thoughts. Have a think. Tell me what can happen to Bottom. Immediately, Bottom's face began to sprout hair, and his nose and ears grew longer and longer. His body was unchanged, so Bottom had no idea that anything was wrong until he heard his cue and stepped out from behind the tree. Bottom had meant his entrance to be dramatic, and it certainly was. The other actors took one look at the donkey-headed monster coming towards them and raced away screaming and shouting.
What's the matter with them?
Said Bottom, scratching his chin.
My word, my beard's growing quickly today. I'll need to get a good shave before the performance tomorrow.
He paced this way and that, puzzling out why his friends had left in such a hurry.
Oh, I see. Hee-haw,
he said at last.
They're trying to frighten me by leaving me alone in the dark, the wood in the dark. Well, it won't work. It takes more than that to frighten a man like me. Hee-haw!
The next question, can you explain why Bottom starts saying,
hee-haw?
Have a think and tell me the answer. The next question, what might the actors be thinking and feeling when they run away on page 36? Right, so you're reading page 36, pause the video here and write down your answer. And to prove how brave he was, Bottom began to sing. His voice was part human, part donkey, and it sounded like the squealing of rusty hinges. It woke Queen Titania from her sleep on the bank of violets. Do I hear an angel singing? She said, and raised herself on one elbow and gazed at Bottom. Adorable human, I have fallen wildly in love with you, she told him.
Really?
Said Bottom, not the least alarmed by the sudden appearance of the fairy queen. He was sure it was all part of the trick his friends were playing. Sit beside me so I can stroke your long, silky ears, Titania purred. My servants will bring you anything you desire.
I wouldn't say no to some supper,
said Bottom.
Nothing fancy, a bale of hay and a bag of oats would suit me fine.
From up above came the sound of Puck's laughter, like the pealing of tiny bells. Right, I'll stop here for today. And the next question is, explain why Bottom's voice starts to sound like the squealing of rusty hinges. So that's on page 38. Have a read and tell me what that means. You can pause the video here. The next question, why isn't Bottom alarmed by the appearance of a fairy? That's on page 39. Have a read, look for your answer. And the last question, what might Puck be thinking and feeling when Puck sees Titania fall in love with Bottom? Right, you can read through the text and, oh, wait, let me go back, show you the text. Right, go on, have a read and tell me what Puck is thinking or feeling. You can write down your answers. Okay, now it's time to mark our answers. The first question was, Puck has given the magic juice to Lysander and Helena. True or false? The answer is it's true. The next question was, who is the first person Lysander sees when he wakes up? And that's Helena. Right, you had to complete the sentence. Lysander says Helena's eyes are like stars and her hair is as black as raven's wings. The next question was, what might Helena be thinking and feeling when Lysander declares his love for her? So she thought Lysander has gone crazy and felt uncomfortable and shocked when Lysander expressed his love for her. If your answer is similar to mine, you can mark it correct. What is a weaver? So a weaver is a person who weaves fabric. Right, why have the group of Athenians gathered in the woods? The answer is they gathered in the woods to rehearse for a play for the Duke's wedding. Okay, you had to replace the 4 words with synonyms. The first one was noticed, so you can write spotted, observed, or seen. The next one was flew, which can be replaced by fluttered or glided maybe. The next one is chance. You can use possibility or opportunity. And the last one was mischief. You can use trick or a prank. Right, why is Bottom hiding behind the tree on page 34? He was waiting to appear when he heard his cue. That was an easy one. Bottom is a weaver, true or false? The answer is true. Right, this was your prediction. You had to tell me what happens to Bottom next. Please share your answers in Tapestry and I'll like to read through them. Can you explain why Bottom starts saying
hee-haw?
Right, and the answer is Puck turned Bottom into part donkey and part human. What might the actors be thinking and feeling when they run away on page 36? So I'm sure they were shocked and scared. If you've got words that are similar to mine, you can mark it correct. Explain why Bottom's voice starts to sound like the squealing of rusty hinges. So the author has used a simile to describe the donkey's bray. Why isn't Bottom alarmed by the appearance of a fairy? And that's because he was sure it was all part of the trick his friends were playing. What might Pug be thinking and feeling when he sees Titania fall in love with Bottom? And I'm sure Puck was laughing away, thoroughly enjoying the mischievous trick he's played on them. Right, that's the end of this video today. I hope you have a great weekend and I will see all of you on Monday. Right, take care guys, bye.